Also, it's the first major domestic soccer occasion since the sad events of Hillsborough. John Watson is our commentator.
The team's welcomed by a Wembley crowd, 75% of whom are seated, with the other 25% standing behind fences, which in the past few days have been modified so that they are instantly demountable in an emergency. And with the horror of Hillsborough still very much in mind, a minute's silence in memory of 95 people who a week last Saturday set out to watch a football match and never came home. The England team shows just one change from that which won in Albania 7 weeks ago. Peter Beardsley replaces John Barnes, the reasons for which are well known, and that means that number 11, Chris Waddle, switches from the middle to play mainly on the left. Albania have made 3 changes. Number 3, Bubeki, is in fact a striker who replaces the injured Minga. Number 10, Hassan Papa, wins his first cap in midfield. And the pre-match publicity has surrounded goalkeeper Blendi Nalbani, who only celebrated his 17th birthday earlier this month and now wins his first cap in a World Cup match at Wembley. And his opposite number, Peter Shilton, was part of a World Cup squad before Nalbani was born. It's his 105th cap tonight, and he also equals the record of 49 senior appearances at Wembley set by Bobby Charlton. Last night at Ipswich, the Albanian under-21 team lost 2-0 to England, and they're now among the spectators, along with about 150 exiled Albanians who live in England. The England players are wearing black armbands tonight. It's not an Albanian custom, but the presentation of the bouquet of flowers is part of their expression of condolences, and I understand that others have been handed over too. The England substitutes tonight are Chris Woods, Paul Parker, Steve Hodge, Paul Gascoigne and Alan Smith. The officials tonight come from Norway, and there's the man in charge, Einar Halle. So this World Cup match starts. England obviously needing to win, and if possible, by a good margin. Here's Chris Waddle. And here's Rocastle finding Gary Lineker. And the young goalkeeper will be pleased to get the ball early. He told me through an interpreter last night that his love outside football is pop music. He's a fan of Duran Duran, but more poignantly at this time, he also, from Albania, follows the fortunes of Liverpool. Bubeki. Pearce. Webb again. Beardsley had pulled wide. There's Waddle. And the first corner for England. Terry Butcher has made his way forward by the near post. A goal kick's been given. It's Beardsley swung the corner in to test the youngster. It's a real test of nerve for him. Geiger. Oh, well played, Beardsley. Robson. Waddle. Free kick was given. Waddle again. Oh, what a chance for England to take the lead. Gary Lineker has got the goal that he's waited for so long. Nearly a year, in fact, for England, and it was presented to him by a really bad defensive mistake. Lineker's international drought is over. Waddle's cross, Yerra with the header, and Lineker just had to nod that past a stranded goalkeeper after 5 minutes. And the left back will have nightmares about this. He headed the ball back into Lineker's path, and the 17-year-old keeper had no chance. Now Demolari. He's a good little player on the ball. Well played by Walker, combining with his Forest colleagues, Pearson, then Webb. Now Robson. And it's Waddle again. Made a really good start, Chris Waddle, to this match. Stevens. In goes Lineker again. Well taken. Now Shehu's made a run, and Peter Shilton having a few words with his central defenders. Now Waddle switched to the right. He was given licence to move across the line from the left tonight. Rocastle. Rocastle again. Waddle. Well, Chris Waddle played a part, certainly, in that opening goal. He chipped the ball in with his left foot. It was a teasing cross, but a more experienced defender, well, he was under challenge from Rocastle, and he put the ball into the path of the grateful Lineker. Lineker again, he's away. Beardsley in the middle. Beardsley, surely! 2! And a man who wanted a goal for very different reasons is the scorer of England's second. And this time, Lineker the provider. Pulling right, shaking off the challenge of Geiger. There was only Beardsley waiting at this point, and that's who Lineker found. Defenders all over the place. England 2, Albania 0. What a flying start for England. Well, they're already further ahead than Poland finished against Albania, and that is important. The second one goes in after 13 minutes. Fouled by Bubecki. Well, we won 2-0 in Albania, and we're now 2-0 up in less than a quarter of an hour in the return. Oh, he's away. Lineker's up with him, and Terry Butcher's made a run on this side of the field. Lineker in the centre, waiting for the cross. Oh, well done, the keeper. Well, he's done nothing wrong, Nalbani. He had very little chance with either goal. Gary Lineker was the architect of the second. He really made strides down the right. He saw where Beardsley was, and Beardsley had sensibly pulled away from the 3 defenders, giving himself time and room to place his shot. Stevens. Rocastle. Robson. Robson floats one. Corner. Beardsley can't get to the ball quick enough. He's gone scampering across to take the corner. Demolari. Now they've got a runner on this side of the field. It's Milo in space. Demolari, Sheu. There's some space there. This is Butcher. Rocastle to Webb. Check nicely. Oh, good turn by Chris Waddle. Goes down, but it's going to be a goal. Chris Waddle seizing the opportunity to take on opponents here. He was jostled a bit the first time. I think Milo was trying to play the ball. Well, the Albanian defence is sufficiently nervous for England to fancy their chances of scoring every time they attack. This is Waddle, Lineker, Beardsley, and still, and Robson's there. Bubecki. Zmiani, Demolari, Zmiani, offside. Well, this looked like producing the third goal for Brian Robson for a moment. It's Peter Beardsley again working away so industriously, and Robson arrives and the defender gets in the way. Played in for Beardsley. This is Milo. Oh, good challenge by Butcher, put Waddle away. Lineker, Waddle, they're on their own at the moment, those two, and maybe that's enough. Waddle! Well, we could have had 4 or 5, no trouble at all already here. Chris Waddle charging through the middle, combining with Gary Lineker, getting a return, and if the goalkeeper hadn't held this, Lineker would have scored. And there's going to be a substitution. That's Nogar, the 25-year-old defender, who's going to replace Hassan Papa. The Albanians perhaps fearing an onslaught here, and they're bringing on a more defensive player for a midfield man, unless he's taken a knock. Odiar jumping there. This is Milo. Now it's Yera. Rocastle. Odiar. Milo again. Zmiani. Was nicely done. Demolari. Trying to pull it back for Bubecki. This is the substitute. Nogar. Demolari! That's a terrific goal for Albania, and little Demolari produces one there out of nothing to beat Peter Shilton. But the linesman had his flag up, and it's not going to count, to the complete dismay of the Albanian bench. Demolari, it must have been Bubecki standing beyond Gary Stevens. The player off the pitch doesn't matter, but there was another Albanian player in front of Gary Stevens, and technically he's in an offside position. Whether he's interfering with play is a matter of opinion. Waddle. Lineker. Webb. 7 minutes left in the first half. It's still 2-0 to England. And this is Webb. Oh, it's beautifully laid in offside. Offside definitely here. This is Waddle. Stevens. And Shehu. Demolari. Gagar. Oh, well played by Peter Beardsley. Lineker, there are 3 defenders ahead of him, but here comes Robson in support. Rocastle. Webb. Turning well. Oh, and Robson got free! And how did he miss that one? Well, Brian Robson's had the sort of 45 minutes when he would get 10 out of 10 for getting into scoring positions, but perhaps a lesser mark for the way he's been finishing. Because he has got so many goals for England. This one was beautifully fed in, but the header dropped just wide. Just wonder as well whether there might have been an offside flag up there as well in that England attack. It looked it to me. So 4 minutes left in the first half here at Wembley. It could quite conceivably have been something like 6-1 the score. In fact, it's 2-0. Demolari, the man who was so astounded to find his very good shot wiped out. Here's Rocastle, Lineker, Lekbello with a good tackle. And this is Demolari. Milo. Oh, and that ran on nicely. And Demolari tries again. He's a player who really impressed Bobby Robson in Tirana, is Suleiman Demolari, and having had one effort disallowed for offside against another player, he tried a different sort of approach from 25 yards here and really attempted to curl it over Shilton. Here's down to Lineker. Webb. Beardsley. Then it was Robson who was lurking. Beardsley again. Nogar. Pearce, Waddle. Robson again making strides in the centre. Lineker's up. It's going to come out to Rocastle. Half-time. England 2-0 up in 13 minutes. And with Chris Waddle starting in rampant form, it could have been several more after that. And Albania also felt they could have had one, which was disallowed. Lineker gets the first goal and Beardsley the second. And the point should be made that England's hardest matches in this World Cup qualifying Group 2 have still to come. Poland home and away, the home match here at Wembley on June the 3rd, and the return match in Sweden as well in September. So bearing in mind that goal difference could come into play, England must continue to force the pace in the second half. Having only scored 13 goals in our last 14 internationals, there's a chance here to improve that ratio. Here's Waddle. The stadium announcer running through the list of England substitutes as Stuart Pearce crosses. Oh, and there's the volley, and the goalkeeper held it well. Neil Webb struck it, and he held his position and beat the shot down. Just going back to the substitutes, one wonders if Paul Gascoigne might get a run out tonight at some stage. Bobby Robson did hint at that in discussing his team plans. Here's Lineker. Rocastle. Webb's through the middle. Butcher. Out to Waddle. Turned them well. Lineker's there. Applause for Waddle, who's now up against the substitute Nogar, who they brought on after Waddle had run right early on. That's the Webb volley from earlier, well clawed down by the keeper. Here's Rocastle. Webb. That's a good turn. Lekbello knocked it back, and the goalkeeper snatched it before it went over the line. From Lekbello. This is Geiger. Walker to Lineker, Beardsley, Waddle. Pearce is coming up outside him. Webb's made a run through the centre. Lineker again, Pearce. Robson's now joined the players in the middle as well. In goes Lineker, here's Robson! Oh, and the goalkeeper foils him again! Well, the young goalkeeper who people thought might find the likes of Robson in England too much to cope with, beaten twice early through no fault of his own, has since distinguished himself. Robson looked a certainty on the left foot there. Good stop with the right hand as he went the other way. Well, Robson must be just counting up the chances he's now had. I think the other Robson is too, but this one has to go down as a very good reflex stop by the young keeper. Look at that. Well, he won't forget the night he made his international debut, will he? 17 years old Blendi Nalbani can look back now on 3, if not more, good and important saves. Forward by Butcher. Lineker.